Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Robertson. Doku. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's the throw. Lobbed in behind. Cleared without hesitation. Okazaki. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence...
He's one-on-one! Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught...
And he shoots! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even. He's gone for goal! Bojan. Now it's Bale. Just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options, for movement. That's a cute ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
I'd like to draw your attention
Either
to the
side
screen
holding
right
back
now
here.
for
It has
information
been
on our
quite a
shuttle
half,
buses.
this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Can he finish? Yes, it's in! Brazil are back in business. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Bojan. Aimed beyond the defence. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Bojan. Zanetti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Who saw this coming? Brazil have dragged it back at the last. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. Shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 5, Bale.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is just caressing the ball. Doué's cross. Cannavaro can get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 13, Okazaki. Number 7, Doku. Coming on the...
Kimmich. Bojan Krkic has it in a wide position.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's in on goal! Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
And we'd
A
like to
very good
inform you
evening
now
to
that
one
the
and all.
latest travel information